Just waiting to see if anybody will pop on. I've never gone live this time, so I thought maybe I would try it. I'm just waiting for my son to get out of karate this time, and I got done dashing early, so just seeing if anybody will pop on. Of course, I don't know if I can trust the count. Looks like somebody. Hi, Bobby. I decided to try a different time because I had some time sitting here. Hi, Vanessa. I'm waiting for my son outside karate. I got done dashing a little early, so I thought I would try an evening live just to see if more people can pop on during this time. How's everybody's day? Mine was blah. I've been still fighting the anxiety and stuff today. Tonight's dashing was okay. It was pretty decent. Today, though, was pretty good. I made 91 from 8:30 to 12:30, so pretty good. So the day's total is a little over what my new daily goal of is. Hi, Supri. I'm not going to try to say the rest. Hi, Mary. Hey guys. I'm okay. I'm struggling a little bit. We have a storm coming in, and the barometric pressure is dropping really fast, and I'm sensitive to that. Supri, okay. Supri, yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm glad you like watching them. Kim, why what? I'm not sure. Why I was talking about the barometric pressure. Ugh, I can't talk. Barometric pressure. Why am I sensitive to it? Is that what you're asking? I'm not sure. I keep getting notifications on my phone. Okay. I have vestibular neuritis, and so, which means that I had a really bad inner ear infection one time many years ago, and it damaged my vestibular nerve. So now I'm just really sensitive when the pressure goes up and down, especially quickly. So we have thunderstorms coming in tonight and tomorrow, so that's why it's just messing with my head. What field do you have? My PhD is in general psychology. I focused on social and developmental psychology. I'm hoping to teach. I'm also writing my dissertation into a book because it's on bullying and negative social attitudes. And then I'm developing some high school courses to teach online. And all of that's very time consuming. So thanks, Kim. You too. Yeah, I DoorDash Sunday through Thursday. I've been trying to take Friday and Saturday off. Because if I don't, then I'll just work like every day, except for my Sabbath. But yeah, I'll DoorDash tomorrow. Mondays and Wednesdays, I typically just DoorDash from morning to afternoon because the boy's only in karate for an hour on those days, and it's just not worth dashing. Yes, I love writing, and I've had to do all APA writing. I got a notification in my email that my dissertation has been downloaded 152 times since October when it was published. So that was kind of cool. And I also got to see where it was downloaded. Most of it is in the US, but there are several that are outside in other countries. And if I zoom in on the map where they're downloaded, you can see that it's all like colleges and universities, especially in the Northeast. So in my area, it's not a big social behavioral area. It's all engineering and STEM, which is fine except for me. So yeah, there's just not a lot of social behavioral around here. Even with bad weather, yeah, if as long as it's not too bad. If it's too windy, like they're saying it could be, then I may not. I'm especially the experience I had, which I think you guys have seen that video, where I described how it was. The tips were awful. Like it was so stormy and raining and windy, and I lost my platinum status because of declining orders. But yeah, so we'll see. Maybe, maybe not. I hate missing a day though. But if I have to take tomorrow off, I'll go back out on Friday then. Hi, Mama. Glamify. Hello. Did I miss your hi? I'm sorry. I was talking. Shocking. I did just record a video tonight that will be out on Sunday. I don't know, Kenneth. There will be a video. I assume you guys saw it. There's a video out tomorrow. It's my Mother's Day DoorDash. And you can see that in my post, it did not go as planned at all. So we are just going to do that. Yeah, bye-bye the cousin squad. No thank you. I need to make my husband a moderator on here, just in case I need to put people in timeout. It was so hot today here. It was like 90 degrees, and I don't want to give away the whole video, but I had to like caution everyone that you're gonna see me get very flushed. I kept getting like these hot flushes. I wouldn't call them full on hot flash, but it would make my face like all red and my neck because the heat just triggers. I don't know what I'm gonna do this summer. I'm gonna be like an early morning dasher. Bobby, that sounds like a very nice day. 65 would be beautiful. It's supposed to cool off here for the next couple of days, but I'm just a little concerned about dashing in the heat. So I'm guessing I'm going to become an early morning or late night. Oh, happy birthday, Mama Glamify. Do you want to share your age? My birthday is next month, so I'm going to have to change my 52-year-old status to 53-year-old. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you had a good birthday. Where's everybody watching from? I know Bobby's in Virginia. Where are you all watching from? I like seeing where everybody's from. I've lived in a lot of places. Well, in the US, not outside of the US. Any fun facts? I did tell a birth story in the video I recorded today, so that'll be in the video on Sunday. I can tell a really fun or really quick fun fact. I think it's a fun fact or little quick story. Super young. You're in Dallas. I got my bachelor's in Big Sandy, Texas. So I'm a little familiar with Dallas. We used to go, there was this huge country bar in Fort Worth that we went to and saw Brian White when I was in college. That was pretty cool. It was a huge bar. Like, the bar itself had multiple bars inside. It was just crazy. And when Brian White was performing, he took off his white t-shirt, which was like soaked in sweat, and threw it out, and the audience like went berserk and tried to get it. And I was like, no, I'm not touching that. That's gross. Anyway, the story. So my friends, I had a few friends that had cattle ranches growing up, and I used to go, they were both in Oregon, and I used to go and help them bring cows in. And this one time, it was with my friend who, they had a ranch in Ukiah, Oregon, up in the mountains. And so we were all out getting cows and bringing them in. Well, I was coming back towards where the group was, and my horse got wind of them and got excited and decided to suddenly book it. And so he lunged forward to just go at a dead run, and I almost fell off. I've never fallen off a horse. I almost fell off. I had to grab the horn, and I was like on the side of the horse, hanging on for dear life, and I had to grab the reins and jerk his head to the side so he would stop like bolting. And then I had to like pull myself back up onto the horse. But then I got down and I walked that horse until we met up with everybody. Then I got back on. Anyway, it was Big Sandy, Texas, Supri. Hello, Keyboy from India. Wow, that's a long ways away. What time is it in India? I don't know what the time change there is from here. It's 6:39 for me, and it's still very light out. Sundown, I think, is now after 8 o'clock. I think it's getting pretty close to like 8:30. Our sunset will get as late as, I think, 9:30 or so before we start losing time again. And I love it when it's camping season and you have all that daylight. 7:10 a.m. Nice. That is early. I was up that early this morning. I tried to sleep in, but my brain lately has not been letting me. 10.5 hours. Oh, okay. I would love to visit other countries someday. I've always wanted to. I just have never had the opportunity. We were supposed to when I was right out of college. My friends and I decided we were going to go and do the whole hostel thing and backpack through Europe, right? I even moved upstate New York where they were, got a job. We started saving, and then they decided we're going to get married instead. So we never went. They got married. I do think I'm gonna try to. I was trying to DoorDash like when my son was in karate on Mondays and Wednesdays just for like an hour and a half, but lately it's just been more stressful because of the traffic and not worth. I just haven't been making much. So I was thinking I was going to do go live on one of those evenings. Um, I'll probably put up a post and ask which night would be better because again I'm just waiting for him. I'll go in and watch sometimes, but honestly, there's not great AC in that building, and it's just too hot for me to sit in there. So I would rather sit in the car with the AC on. But we also have a really nice park nearby, so I thought I would like walk along the river and kind of show the park and me back and forth, something like that. There's lots of geese, and right now there's probably lots of baby geese down there. But it's a really nice park. As long as it's not too hot, I would do that. So before it gets too hot. Because eventually this summer he'll be here at the hottest time of day, which is 5 p.m. for us in the summertime. Yeah, I thought it would be kind of cool just to show a little bit of our area, and hopefully more people are available because I know Monday at 2 is kind of some people it's the middle of the day, other people it might be like kind of evening, like East Coasters, but anyway, I thought I would try that. Anybody have any exciting travel plans for the summer? We usually do, but I think this summer it's going to be laying low. I know I've explained it I think in the last live, that it's mostly because of our old dog. He has canine dementia, and we can't leave him in anybody else's care. He won't do well. And he also won't do well in the car or in a different place. Like he's getting to the point where he needs a very steady routine or he gets very anxious. He woke me up last night, he was yelping he used to sleep with us in the bed and now he won't anymore. And that's one of the symptoms, I guess. So now he only will sleep in the living room on the couch, but sometimes he wakes up and I don't know if he's like doesn't know where he is, but he'll yelp. And so if he yelps too many times, I'll go out there and try to like get him to lay back down. Thankfully, I only heard him yelp once, and he must have like decided just to go back to sleep. But yeah, it sucks because I know I'm gonna have to make that call before too long. Because I don't want it to get so bad that he doesn't even know who we are before, like I don't want him to get too miserable. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Sometimes it keeps me up at night thinking about when I'm gonna have to make that call. And I have to save for it because it costs about $300 to put a dog down. And that's if it's not emergency, which is, I also want to try to avoid that. I don't want it to become like a horrible emergency. My biggest fear is like some dogs start having seizures, or they just go downhill so fast that it becomes an emergency. So far, he is still eating. He's not gaining any weight at all. He did lose some, but I think he's been pretty steady. He has to wear a diaper all the time. I think you probably saw that in the video, in the short I did. Just because he's not controlling his blood bladder very well. If we catch it in time, he does, but he'll hop down like from being asleep and just have to go, and he'll just go. Like he won't even wait or tell us. So we put a diaper on him now. Your pup will be 10. Yeah, he is 16. He just turned 16 last month. So, and we did the DNA for him, and he is mostly mini Australian Shepherd, which is weird when you see it. If you saw him, he doesn't look. He has the blue merle of that, but he doesn't. He looks like a terrier. And then the next highest one was Pug, which makes no sense to me. But anyway, those breeds are not. I think they're the mini Australian Shepherd. When I looked it up, I think is 12 to 14 years. So, I mean, technically, he's already exceeded the lifespan for his breeds, and he's had a really good life. I just don't. It's gonna suck. We've had him since he was a pup, so we've had him 16 years. Yeah, he's had a really good. He's been such an amazing dog. In some ways, we've kind of, like when you have a loved one and they have dementia or Alzheimer's or anything like that, and it's almost like you mourn their loss little by little. So that's kind of how we feel. He's not the same dog that we knew that he was. So yeah, it is. I keep hoping that he just passes on his own in his sleep, but if not, I'm gonna have to make the call when I see that his quality of life isn't great right now, but it's also not horrible. Like he sleeps a lot during the day, and some nights are a little rough for him. His biggest thing is he'll just roam aimlessly around the apartment, like just I'll just have him roam for a little while, and then I'll encourage him to get up and lay back down. But he gets so excited when it's time to go for a little walk, and then he'll bound his way home on the leash because he knows he's going to get a treat. So he still remembers that he's going to get a treat. Then he runs into the house, and we have hard flooring. So he has run into the house, slipped and fell on his back. He just gets so excited. So that's hard when you see them still get happy and excited. How can I make the call? I don't know. I think I'll know when it's time. When he's just not. Especially if he stops doing that. If he stops getting excited about walks or treats or anything, then I'm gonna probably know that it's time. But yeah, and I'm all done having pets. I don't want more. We have Violet still. She is 12, almost 12, I think. She's like our little Yorkie mix, and then my son has his cat Suki, which we love. We love her, but it's his cat. So whenever he moves, she'll go with him. And I'm done. I don't want any more pets. I'm too old. We like to travel and as much as we can, and it's so hard when you have pets. But yeah, anyway, I'm talking, but I guess it's better than just sitting here. Yeah. I can't ever tell how many people are actually on here because YouTube is kind of weird about that. But I'm glad you guys joined and chatted in the group or in the, what do you call it? Group chat? Whatever. I'm tired. Tuesdays and Thursdays are our long day. It says 6 people for you? Okay. It says that for me too. The other day though it said 0, and my husband was telling me it's not 0. It was telling him something different. So anyway, I don't know when to trust it. Now it says 8. I know people pop in and out a lot. Oh, my head is funky. I don't know if he's watching right now. I'm not sure if he's on. If he is, he hasn't. Husband, are you on here? You're gonna have to reveal yourself someday. I'm not sure. He didn't know I was going live. So, unless he saw the notification pop up on his phone or something, he probably doesn't know I'm live right now. Because I didn't know I was gonna go live. I figured, well, I'm gonna stop my dash early because my head's all funky, and decided I'll just pop on and see if this evening is a better time. I don't see him commenting. I think he would have popped on here if he was watching and said, hey. He's been on before. He's commented before. But I think it's been a little while since he's. Oh, I need to plug in. It takes a lot of battery when I'm dashing, and especially if I'm recording, so I always forget. I had a full charge. Yes, I am monetized. Yep, that's pretty cool. Not making a ton yet. it's a slow process. Hi from Vancouver. Cool. Face to face music. We want to visit Vancouver so bad. We follow a YouTuber up there, Chrome. He used to be Van City Van Life, and now he's the Chrome Project. And he has a West Coast Van Fest coming up. Man, I wish we could go. We want to come visit Canada. We all have to get our passports, though. We don't have I want to get a passport instead of the real ID thing. You follow Chrome? Yeah, we do. We've always wanted to meet him. We had plans. We were going to travel up there, and then we had to change our plans. I forget what happened. Oh, our passports. We were going to order our passports, and we found out that my husband, we didn't know where his birth certificate was, and we had to order it. And it took 2 months to get it. So we had to change our plans, and we just went up to Seattle instead. Yeah, as far as I know, he's still over there. He just got done with his big van build, and he just announced that he's just going to travel locally for the most part this summer, and he's having this huge van fest. In fact, he had to expand it. There was so much interest. So it'd be really cool. We have a van. I think I've mentioned that. We have a Ford Transit that has a partial build, and it's wheelchair. Or it's our wheelchair van for my husband. So it does double duty. I said duty. My family went down with that. I'm a child. Yeah, we like Chrome. His dogs are so cute. It is. I haven't been there since I was very young. So, and my son's never been there. My daughter she did go to BC, but she was a baby, so she doesn't remember. But it would be really cool to go up there. Oh, you've lived there? Yeah, you guys seem to have pretty nice weather up there. I bet those fires last year, though, weren't nice. You guys had a lot of fires, I think. At least it looked like from Chrome. But yeah, hopefully we can eventually get up there. You are. Well, I think they might be headed our way because we're supposed to get thunderstorms tomorrow. It's It says there's a wind advisory that starts at 5 a.m. and then they say we might get thunderstorms. But they lie a lot. They don't lie, but they guess wrong a lot. Yeah, I've heard it's going to be a really rough summer because especially where we are, we've already gotten so hot so soon, and it's drying everything out already. So I'm afraid it's. In the past, we've had where the smoke actually gets trapped here in the valley, and we won't see like the sun for weeks. Like there'll be like this weird orange glow from what little bit of sun we do get, and it's horrible. I hope we don't get that. Yeah, I'm in Eastern Washington, in the Tri-City area, so we're really close to the Oregon border, and we're about 2 hours south of Spokane. Yeah, we've had really, really bad fire around and smoke. Because if Canada gets bad fires, the smoke can travel down and it gets trapped in our valley for some reason. And it's been like it's so bad that you you can see it floating in the like down the street. That's how bad it's been. So I hope we don't get that. We haven't had it like that for a couple of years now. It's been nice, but I'm afraid this year it might get that bad. Yeah, the Okanagan area. Yeah. Yep, it does. We'll also get sometimes the smoke from California. Um, I think more often though we get it from northern, but I mean it just depends on what the weather system is doing. But I really hope we don't actually break temperature records because the record here I think is 117, and I'm really not I'm not interested in breaking that record. No, thank you. And the year that it was 117 is the year we left in our RV and took off to the Oregon coast and escaped it. So we didn't even have to deal with it. Now we can't do that. We are hoping to go to the Oregon coast in the fall this year. Oh, 43 Celsius. That's really hot. I know. I don't know. Better late than never. Okay, there's the husband, the real Sming. Hola. Did you did you see people were asking if you were on? I was mentioning I gotta make you a mod on here. I had to put some people in timeout. It was the 6-7 thing again. Yes, you've been outed. 110, yeah. We get 110 regularly. It's when it goes beyond that. Like I don't want that. No, 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 no. We don't need Arizona temps here. Mean people I don't know. They were just doing that silly 6-7 thing over and over and over again. It was dumb. It's happened before. But, you know, I should probably have at least you be on here as a mod, just in case I can't. I have another song I want to record. So everyone tell him that he needs to let me record. It's not been his fault. I've been not feeling good. I play violin. I was concertmaster for my university orchestra, but I don't get to play it very much anymore. I have tendinitis in my shoulder from being a nanny, to a disabled teenager in my 20s. But I do want to get back into playing it. My son's really been bugging me to start back up because now he plays piano and he wants to play together. So I just have to get to Ted Brown and get some rosin. Oh, and there's another YouTuber, Just Rowan. I don't know if anybody knows who that is. She is from the West Side, and I was in her live chat the other day. Oh, face to face. Oh, that's cool. You're a musician and a music therapist. That's really cool. I thought about that actually, but I took a different route. You follow her too? Yeah. So in her live the other day, we were I was in there chatting, and she mentioned that she plays violin, and I mentioned again that I've mentioned it before in other lives, but I mentioned it again that I play violin. So I'm supposed to email her and see if we can get together and possibly play together. And then we also both like to sing. I love her dog Ruby too. She's so cool. But yeah, so that I think that would be really cool if she's ever over here, or vice versa. She obviously can travel more though than I can. So I did try to meet up with her when we were visiting Seattle area, but she wasn't able to meet then. I think she might have been traveling down to California at the time, based on her videos that came out a little while after that. But that would have been really cool to meet up with her. Hopefully, I can one of these days. I found her, actually, it was funny. I found her when I was doing some DoorDash research for my daughter because she was having a hard time finding a job when she was young. And so I was looking up DoorDash videos just to see other people's experience, and I found her. But I loved her story and that she was living in her vehicle. And anyway, I've started following her back when she only had I think she had a couple thousand subscribers. So I've been following her for a long time, and now she has over 100,000, which is amazing. And her cool van. Do a live with her? Yeah, that would be cool if we could play together. We kind of talked a little bit in the live. There wasn't really, but I need to. I'll email her eventually and see if she has any plans. I know she might do some more traveling this summer, so we'll see. But it would be hot this summer to try and do that somewhere, but we might be able to pull it off if we could get like a room. We have a really cool community center here. We might be able to get a room and just set up a live. That would probably be cool. But I love watching her videos. The boy should be coming out anytime now. He tends to run a little bit late getting changed out of his gi. It's been so hot in there, he just comes out drenched. Like his gi is literally, I can see that it's all, especially where the belt is. It's so hot in there. Ugh. Anyway, so I'll probably wrap this up and before he gets out here. So thank you all for being here and chatting. It was fun. Hopefully I will be able to get on here again. We'll see how the weather is tomorrow. If it's not as bad as they say, I might do the park thing, come on live, but we'll see. All right, you guys take care as well, and I hope to see you in the next live or the comments on the next video. All right, have a good evening, everyone. Bye.